I have the beautiful Thunder Laser Nova 35 set up in my garage right under my beautiful glitter. For today's video, we are going to be making teacher appreciation post-it note holders, those cute pencil themes. So with my Thunder Laser camera, I have the acrylics here. I got the wood set up. We are going to be cutting it at the same time. I measured the distance between the laser and the material. It's all the same size, so that's why we're able to cut multiple materials in one shot. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now we're going to head over to LightBurn and arrange all of our cuts onto our materials, and we'll take it from there. Okay, now we are in LightBurn, and these files that I got were from Etsy. It's from a seller. The seller's name is Bluma Studio. So if you guys are interested, I will link the file in the description. And the thing that I liked about this file is that it came with two different ones. So it has that pencil shaped one and then that square shaped one. A feature that I really appreciate about LightBurn is these colors here at the bottom. I have a color set for different materials. So this aqua color one, I have it set for acrylic. The red one, I have it set for 3mm basswood. And then the black one is set for scoring for me. So once I play around with more material, I will assign it to a certain color. So what I'm doing now is I am assigning the acrylic ones to the teal colors. So I know that those are going to be my acrylic cuts. The red ones are going to be my wood cuts. So next I'm going to zoom in. Inside this little square right here, I'm going to write a little note for our post-it note holder. You're going to go over to the left side and click the A button. That is your text icon. And then from the drop down bar here at the top, you can select your font. This font I downloaded from Creative Fabrica. It's called Cheerful Notes. And if you haven't heard of Creative Fabrica, that is one of my favorite websites to get SVGs, PNGs, fonts. They even have laser projects just like this. You just upload it and you're set to go. I do have an affiliate link for Creative Fabrica down in the description below. If you haven't already signed up, you get 10 free downloads and can cancel anytime. So if you haven't already, please try it out and get your 10 free downloads. So here I'm just making sure all my text is fitting inside this square because eventually I'm going to delete this square because I don't want it to cut around. This is going to be the bottom layer of the post-it note holder. So I want to make sure everything fits inside the square. Now that I'm happy with the text placement, I'm going to change the color to black because that is the setting I have for scoring wood. And then to rename the colors, all you have to do is double click on it and rename it to whatever you want. I accidentally typed in engrave when I was supposed to type in score, but maybe I'll change the engrave to black because I feel like black is more of an engrave type of thing. So yeah, I accidentally put engrave, but I meant to put score. Next, I'm going to erase that red line and only going to keep the other one because that one is just going to be our back one. And the next one right next to it is going to cut the center. Next, I'm just going to group these together because I don't want them to move because the placement is already perfect. Next, I'm going to turn on my Thundercam. That way I can place my cuts directly on my material. Installing the Thundercam on my laser has definitely been a game changer just because I'm able to put in like the material wherever and I just place my cuts directly on it. And it just makes it easier to visually see. I'm more of a visual learner type of person. So having this has really helped me out. A good idea would also be personalizing these post-it note holders just because Teacher Appreciation Week is right around the corner and you know we got to show our appreciation to our teachers for helping our kids. So I'm personalizing this one for my daughter's teacher. So I changed it black, the pencil part, as you can see, just so I can see it better because the blue was a little bit hard to see. But I will be changing that back later. And I'm doing this right on top of the pencil because I want to make sure it fits. So I'd rather do it on top of there instead of doing it on the side. Next, I'm going to right click and we're going to convert this to a path. That way all the letters will be singled out. I want to move them closer together. That way we can weld them a little bit closer together. That way it cuts as one piece instead of individual pieces. So here I am right here. I'm just moving them really close together. That way they overlap just a little bit. That way we can get them to cut as one piece. Once I like how it's looking, I'm going to highlight everything, and on the left side, click Unite, and it's going to weld the letters together. I am going to select all of my letters and I'm going to group them together because I don't want them to move anymore. Now that I have my names finished, I'm going to change it back to the teal setting because that is my acrylic setting. Next, I'm going to be moving my cuts according to my material. So the red ones are going on basswood. It's 3mm basswood. And I'm just playing around with them, getting them as close as possible. I want to use as much of my material as possible. I notice I have a little magnet here at the corner, so I moved it over and then I refreshed my picture and you can see it moved. That way I get the most out of the wood. And then I'm just duplicating some, adding a few more just in case I get more orders. So if you don't feel like making your own, you can check my Etsy shop and I will have them listed as well. Next, I'm going to separate the acrylic pieces according to color. So that left top is yellow, the one under that one is gray, and then the bottom right is pink. So here when you have the Thundercam, you kind of got to play like a little Tetris with it, making sure they all fit on the material. And then I also framed it just to make sure like it was really accurate. I was so happy that I was able to get the whole yellow piece right here like all in one shot. I put the little pencil pieces here on the side and it just fit perfectly. It was the perfect size. And then, you know, with acrylic, we got to get, you know, the most of our money with it because acrylic is kind of pricey. I get my acrylic from CMB Acrylic. That is their Instagram and I think their TikTok. Their website is custommadebetter.com, and I found that they have the best prices. I do have a referral link for 10% off if you guys want to try them out. Now I'm ready to send to the laser. So since I have cut selected graphics checked on, I'm gonna highlight whatever I want cut and send it to the laser. Now I have the laser cutting it. I swear to you, this laser is so amazing. I know you're not supposed to watch a laser, but I was watching it through the camera and the way it cuts is just so amazing. It's just like butter quick. It cut this whole entire project in about 4 minutes. If you have been interested in thinking about getting a CO2 laser, I highly recommend Thunder. I have the Thunder Nova 35 and it's truly a beast. It gets things done quick. All right, it's done cutting and it looks like everything is perfect. Let's see, this is the yellow one. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. These right here in the center, that's our extra, our excess. We don't need this, but I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm gonna keep it because I can cut more of these little ones, or I can use it when I get more orders. So this extra acrylic is not trash. I keep everything. I'm gonna put these to the side and put these all together so we can put it all together after. Then we got our gray one right here. Beautiful. Our little pieces for the pencil part. Right here, these are our pink eraser tops. And then these are our wood pieces. Beautiful. See, the good thing of having a Thunder laser with the big bed is that you're able to cut more in one shot than you're able to with a smaller laser. I also have an X-Tool S1 and the P2, but the workspace is smaller, so it would take me longer to create these projects. So having a big bed like this really comes in handy. So these are our wooden pieces. We're gonna put these like that, and we have our perfect little message right there. I also like to save my little wood pieces. I might be a hoarder, but I keep everything. Here are our pencil pieces, 2 of these, and our other little pencil pieces. Now we're gonna cut the black part, which was the little pencil tip and the name. So I'm gonna be doing that now. And then we are going to assemble these and show the finished project. This is the glue that I have recently been using. It's called Eileen's DIY Craft Heavy Duty Adhesive. It's for It says for wood, metal, stone, glass, fabric, and more, but I've been also using it for acrylic and it's been holding really, really well. So this has been my go-to as of recently. So here I am just assembling the Post-it note holders, just putting it together like a puzzle. I'm gluing the pieces of acrylic together with the heavy-duty adhesive. Another way to also attach these acrylic pieces is to use that 3M adhesive on the acrylic like before you cut. But I don't have such a big acrylic stash that I want to put the whole entire 3M on the backing of it. So for now, until I get a bigger acrylic stash, I'll just do them individually. But eventually, putting the 3M on the back before cutting will save a lot of time. I let my glue dry for about 5 to 10 minutes just so it's a little more sticky. And then I was able to take off the paper backing of the acrylic, and then I just attached the name of the teacher. And it came out so beautiful. I love that little message there. So now we're just gonna do the same thing to the other style of the Post-it note holder. For this style, I wish I would have put a little message on the center as well. I think I just forgot to do it, but I could still add it with the laser with the 4-inch laser head. So I think I'm still gonna add that in. But yeah, having that message on the center definitely makes it look better. Here is the finished look. I think they came out beautifully. If you guys watch it until the end, thank you so much. Show me by putting a pencil emoji down in the comments below. If you learned a thing or two, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It all helps my channel grow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.